This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategy.
Yeah, you could.
Getting ready for the Wizards. Abdia's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kisper comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Goodwin subbed in for Monte Morris. And then for Detroit, James Wiseman, he's checked in for Duran. Stewart comes in for Bagley. And Jones subbed in for Ivy. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. You've got Isaiah Stewart. Cunningham is out there with Jones. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. For the Pistons, Diallo, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Alec Burks subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Nunn against Burks. Nunn kicks to Porzingis. From the arc. Nunn can't get it to fall. Pistons trailed by 5. Burks dishes to Jones. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Well, it's no secret that MP was a very controversial pick, Greg, by this team. The debate between him and Shep Owens will be argued for a long time, I'm sure.
And you can see both sides of the argument. A player who does the little things versus an athletic monster with upside. The fan base, though, has made it pretty clear they want it on. You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Stolen by Avdia. Passes it to Nunn. Now the pass to Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on James Wiseman.
Well, some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Here's Jones. A shot, no good. And Washington the other way now. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Here's Jones. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Kispert. No good on the last second attempt there. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Washington. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
All right, let's make some noise for George.
And glad to get ready to come in for Washington. Zinkis is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Avdia comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Kispert. And Goodwin subbed in for Monte Morris. Free throw good, Beal.
Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
Well, that decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
Kendrick Nunn out there with Avdia. Then it's Goodwin. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Porzingis in at the center. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Beal, the pass to Goodwin. Takes it from 10. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Alec Burks is at over a decade in the league.
At the line for the
One of the
Pistons,
more reliable guards that we have.
2 shots.
At some point, I believe that Alec Burks is going to be on a team that's doing bigger things. Because of that consistency, he's going to become a more valuable piece. I mean, he shoots it well from 3. He got his big contract in 2021, but it hasn't changed that consistency that he plays with.
That one misses.
And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
That's a good one. Beal from long range. Rebound by the Pistons. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jones finds Stewart. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Beal in the corner. Pass to Porzingis. A shot off that time. And that does it for the first half of play. Wizards lead by 12. And we'll be back with you right after this.
The Pistons, 36.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive. Making some changes. Avdia's checked in for Porzingis. Kispert comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Bradley Beal. Then for the Pistons, Duren, he's checked in for Wiseman. Stewart comes in for Bagley. And Jones subbed in for Ivy. On the floor for Detroit, Isaiah Stewart out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Duren. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Jones in at the shooting guard position. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Beal's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Here's Jones. Good work defensively by Morris. Wizards leading by 18. And 1:01 left in the third. Here's Beal. And the layup's good off the glass. Beal's got 10 points in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this time.
Beal with a nice job. A little bit pesky that time inside.
GA, he's asked to carry big-time scoring. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. That's why they're